All right, let's start off with the big question. Why was Arizona State the right place for you?
The coaching staff, the people, the culture, getting to hang out with some people on the team who are now my teammates. It really stuck out from other places. Like I said, I feel like they really had a plan for me, the coaching staff, and that they really want me in their scheme and they want me in their program. I feel like I can add a lot of value to the program.
So, of course, you made your way out here to Tempe to kind of see the program up close, get to see the facilities, meet these people face to face. What were some of the things that made the biggest impression on you during the visit?
I would say just hanging out with Coach Dillingham, and meeting with Coach Arroyo, meeting with those two and just being around those two and seeing what the future holds is really what made me want to come up there for the visit in the first place and what made me want to commit.
Speaking of Coach Dillingham, obviously one of the youngest coaches in the country, and the level of success he's had in year two already. When you got to see him, meet him, and you just kind of, you mentioned, kind of hang around with him a little bit. What were some of the things that kind of jump out to you about Kenny Dillingham as a leader of a major college football program?
Right. So even talking to other coaches at other programs and coaches at my old program, everybody has nothing but great things to say about Coach Dillingham. Like he has one of the best reputations of any coach I've ever seen. Then actually going up to ASU and seeing how much everybody else trusts and respect him, it was huge. It really stuck out to me.
Of course, your future position coach, Sean Iguano, heck of a track record in terms of developing extremely
Oh yeah.
productive running backs in his entire tenure. And getting to know Coach Iguano, what were some of the things that really kind of jumped out to you? And what excites you about working with him?
Hey, he's incredible. Forgot to shout him out earlier, but he's incredible. Um, I really think that he's going to be one of the best coaches I've had. Like he really knows how to train people. Obviously, just look at his track record, but he's going to help me improve pieces in my game that are really going to help me take it to that next level.
So earlier you mentioned the plan that ASU had in store, and of course, looking at what Cam Scadaboo was able to do in this offense this season as the feature back. What things about the plan? What kind of things can you share about the plan, and what this ASU coaching staff sees your role in this offense?
Right. I think me and Cam have similar running styles. Obviously, there's some differences, but then we have similar running styles, and I think I can attribute a lot of similarities in my game to his. That was the first step. Then just seeing how much trust they have in a running back position here and how much the offense kind of flows through the running back position here was the next step. And then me just being able to realize that I can showcase another part of my game, like my receiving ability. To answer all the questions, I can catch, and I hope to prove that soon. But just being able to know that I'm going to be in the offense that's going to give me the opportunity to do that is huge. So I'm excited.
Of course, you're coming into a deep running back room already. Kyson Brown's had some great moments as a sophomore. Raleek Brown coming back from injury, a former five-star guy. What's that like? Coming into a position group that is obviously some other very talented backs as well.
There's competition everywhere. I talked to some of the running backs already. They all have a lot of respect for them all. They all seem like great players. I'm just excited to go out there and compete.
This season, you kind of had a similar experience as Arizona State this year with a team, having not so much success a year ago, but also then of course exploding this season. Army, a great year, a great run into the top 25 as well. So going through that experience of being part of a team that is on the come up, what kind of lessons do you think you can take away from that experience and bring to Tempe?
Definitely just learning the switch from last year, my freshman year, and a switch now in Army football, just understanding that to win football games takes a level of discipline, it takes a level of commitment. And I'm sure that they already have that in Arizona State, but just being able to bring that more of that, because you can never have too much into a locker room, is going to be huge.
Yeah, how tough was it just to make the decision to leave West Point and continue your career elsewhere?
Oh, it was a tough decision. Obviously, like any big decision like that is, but I feel like I had to do what was best for me. I know I have a lot of people over there that I love and that are going to be part of my family forever. So I feel like I had to do what was best for me, and I made this decision.
So, obviously, Army, mentioned the great success on the field, and obviously, obviously the track record of developing men of high character off the field. During your couple of years at West Point, what were some of the kind of key ways that that experience has shaped you and kind of helped propel you forward?
I would say learning how to combat adversity and truly reinforcing the lesson of controlling what you can control. Because every day at West Point feels like there's something new that you have to overcome, or there's something that's totally out of your control that's just hitting you like a truck, right? So learning how to get over that, keep a positive mindset, and just facing adversity head on and not having a woe is me mindset, getting up and working every single day, understanding how much of a grind things really are if you want to get what you want and be successful. So those are lessons I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life, especially here.
Of course, another aspect of the academy life is developing young leaders as well. And coming in, of course, coming off a 1,100-yard year. Do you view yourself, potentially being a leader even at a new destination?
Obviously, I hope so, but first you have to get in there, know everybody, and gain their trust and gain their respect. But I would hope so.
And for any ASU fans that might not have caught Army in action the last couple of years, give our viewers and listeners a scouting report on the skill set that you bring to this offense.
I would say that I'm a very physical running back, can break tackles, good vision, then a great burst when he makes his decision. Breakaway speed, can hit the home run, and just a player that plays with a lot of grit and intensity.
What was it like just playing in that triple option style that's has become so successful and synonymous with academy football, and kind of making the move over to a more pro style scheme of Arroyo and Dillingham?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of adjustment, but it's nothing too serious, I don't think. And that triple option offense, a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to really play in. Every single step and every single small movement that you make has to be exact for the play to work across the entire board. Like people don't understand the precision that truly comes with that offense, especially at my position. Like it's a lot of different nuance and a lot of different things that you have to understand to be able to be successful in that offense. And I'm just gonna carry that over to a new offense.
Now, as a Jersey guy and someone who spent time at Army, you ready for this desert heat that's awaiting you?
I heard about it. I definitely heard about it. I'm gonna do what I can do to prepare for it, but apparently it's like walking outside in the oven. So we're,
Well,
we're gonna see. But I think I'll be okay.
at least it's a dry heat, not too much humidity that you're going to
Right.
face down here. So obviously you're making the jump up here. What are the things you're doing? In the time before you get down here at Tempe full time. I believe you're looking to participate in spring ball as well. Some of the things that you're looking to do to make that jump up to Power Four football.
Just like I said, keep being myself, stay with the same work ethic, stay with the same mindset, and just attack every day.
And of course, you're joining a program that's in the Elite Eight, so to speak. In the making a playoff run right now. When you look ahead to next fall, what are some of the goals that you'd like to accomplish in the maroon and gold?
Be in the same position next year.